Good afternoon. I'm Dr. Bill Law, and I have the honor to be the president here at St. Petersburg College. And I would like to welcome you, well, thank you. I'd like to welcome you to the 117th commencement exercises of St. Petersburg College. Graduation is always a special occasion for us. Our fall class represents a diverse group of associate and baccalaureate level candidates, as well as those receiving certificate and applied technology diplomas. This fall, we will graduate 1,872 students, 134 of whom are receiving more than one credential. 103 are between the ages of 51 and 60. And 5 of us are 60. Our oldest graduate today is 73. And for every 2 male graduates, there are 3 female graduates. Today, we honor you for your personal achievements and outstanding commitment to education. Each of you will be afforded the opportunity to cross the stage to accept your diploma. Now, please stand as Reverend Father Michael Icarino, St. Nicholas Greek Orthodox Cathedral in Tarpon Springs, offers our invocation. Following the invocation, please join in the singing of the national anthem and the reciting of the Pledge of Allegiance. The national anthem will be led by one of our SPC vocal music students, Erica Van Gordon. Father Michael.
Let us pray. Creator of all and most powerful being, we offer you today congratulations. The college degree from this Institute of Higher Learning is an accomplishment worth celebrating. The glory is yours, not ours. Bestow upon us the wisdom from above, which is pure. It is also peaceful, gentle, and friendly. It is full of compassion and produces a harvest of good deeds, free from prejudice and hypocrisy. This college has trained the intellectual pioneers of our civilization. It has been the home of those ideals which lead persons to confront the confusion of their present times. The imaginative acquisition of knowledge has been accomplished, and this has come to fruition by having brought together those who are graduating today under the band of imaginative scholars. Bring us peace today as we gather here in celebration. Take away all fear, as you did to the shepherds who were living out in the fields nearby, keeping watch over their flocks at night. You sent an angel who appeared, your glory shone around them, and they were terrified. But your angel said to them, "Do not be afraid. I bring you good news of great joy that will be for all the people. Today in the town of David, a Savior has been born to you. He is Christ the Lord." Good news is what all of us pray for, O eternal, unchanging, omnipotent, omnipresent, omniscient, all good, all righteous giver of life. If we ask, we shall receive. Therefore, give it to us. Take away from us that which Henri Nouwen came to realize as being the greatest trap in our life, which is success, popularity, or power, but self-rejection. Success, popularity, and power can indeed present a great temptation, but their seductive quality often comes from the way they are part of the much larger temptation to self-rejection. When we have come to believe in the voices that call us worthless and unlovable, then success, popularity, and power are easily perceived as attractive solutions. The real trap, however, is self-rejection. As soon as someone accuses me or criticizes me as soon as I am rejected, left alone, or abandoned, I find myself thinking, well, that proves once again that I am nobody. My dark side says I am no good. I deserve to be pushed aside, forgotten, rejected, abandoned. Self-rejection is the greatest enemy of the spiritual life because it contradicts the sacred voice that calls us the beloved. Being the beloved constitutes the core truth of our existence. Graduates, you have realized this by the greatness achieved within each and every one of you by that creative and greater power called Amen.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you. Please be seated. The graduation ceremony is a time to honor you, the graduates, as well as a time to honor those who have helped make this college the great institution it is today. First and foremost, let me introduce members of our Board of Trustees who are with us this afternoon. Please stand when I call your name. Vice Chairman Devron Gibbons of St. Petersburg. Mr. Gibbons is a Vice President of Amscott Financial. He was appointed to the board by former Governor Jeb Bush and recently reappointed by Governor Rick Scott. Mr. Kenneth Burke of Seminole, Clerk of the Circuit Court, and appointed to the board by former Governor Jeb Bush. He too was recently reappointed by Governor Rick Scott. Mr. Robert J. Fine of St. Petersburg. Mr. Fine is the headmaster at Admiral Farragut Academy, and he was appointed to the board recently by Governor Rick Scott. Board Chairman Terry Brett of St. Petersburg and Timothy North of Bel Air could not be with us this afternoon. The trustees provide leadership and guidance to the college administration and have served graduates well over the past several years. In addition to all of their other involvements, which you'll see noted in the program, these trustees give many, many volunteer hours to the college. Without a doubt, those here at SPC who play the most critical role in the lives of our students are members of the St. Petersburg College faculty. They go the extra mile to teach, to nurture, and to guide our students on a daily basis. They also contribute personally to the national standing and reputation that this college enjoys. Thank you, faculty, for investing in our students, for lifting them up and taking time to help assure their success. SPC truly has the best faculty in America. Would you faculty stand while we express our appreciation? Thanks to the St. Petersburg College staff who contribute in numerous ways to the success of our students. Staff members who are here today, please stand. On the platform today are those who serve in leadership roles at St. Petersburg College. It is a special honor to recognize our faculty senate leaders. Please stand when I call your name. Earl Freitas, Faculty Senate President and Chairman from Seminole Campus. Mary Hanlon, Chairwoman, Health Education Center. Darlene Westberg, Chairwoman, St. Petersburg Gibbs Campus. And Heather Roberson, Chairwoman, Tarpon Springs Campus. I'm extremely grateful to the members of the President's Cabinet who provide ideas, concerns, and guidance to me on a daily basis. Would those who serve on the President's Cabinet please stand? And finally, as an academic organization, our academic deans work hard to make sure our students get a quality education while at St. Petersburg College. We're privileged to have our deans with us today. Would they please stand and be recognized? Now to our students. If you've been a participant in the honors program at St. Petersburg College, please stand and be recognized for your hard work, persistence, and achievement. The honors. Thank you. Now, this is not the time to be shy, okay? This is the time where you stand and we cheer. If you're a member of the Student Government Association or student ambassadors, would you stand and be recognized? The college has a host of honorary organizations. Please stand if you're a member of Phi Theta Kappa, Golden Key, Kappa Delta Pi, Sigma Beta Delta, Sigma Theta Tau, Phi Beta Lambda, Alpha Mu Gamma, Tau Alpha Pi. Thank you. I'd like to recognize those who are graduating with honors. Students graduating who have achieved a minimum cumulative grade point average of 3.3 receive the distinction of graduation with honor. Would this group please stand? Thank you. All degree-seeking students who earn a 3.5 to 3.69 grade point average receive the honor of graduating cum laude. Would this group please stand? Thank you all. All degree-seeking students who earn a 3.7 to 3.89 grade point average receive the honor of graduating magna cum laude. Please be recognized. Wow. And finally, degree-seeking students who earn a 3.9 GPA or above receive the honor of graduating summa cum laude. Please stand. Wow. Congratulations to all of you. Thank you so much for being here. Among our graduates are two students who have been selected by faculty and administration to address you today. Our first speaker is Jill Kennedy, who today will receive a Bachelor of Science degree in Business Administration. She's an outstanding student with a 3.7 grade point average. In addition, she works full-time for AT&T Business Services Global Operations, is an intelligence specialist in Naval Reserves, and has an 8-year-old son. Ms. Kennedy.
Hello, distinguished guests, friends, family. Congratulations, my fellow graduates. It's a great day, a wonderful way to end 2011. Yeah, right. I've not made conventional choices in my life. After high school, I didn't go on to higher education like many of my peers. The pressure of what you want to be when you grow up was overwhelming to me. So I went into the workforce, and I've been blessed to establish a career with a great company, AT&T. I am the youngest of 5 children, the second to achieve a college degree. Our choices after high school was military or a job. College was encouraged, but it wasn't funded. I had joined the Air Force at age 18, and due to a major car accident that nearly took my life, I was discharged 2 weeks prior to leaving for boot camp. My 3 older brothers joined the Navy. My 3rd oldest brother, Eric, began his college journey after serving 8 years. He came back home and started school, and I watched and taught as he endured and persevered to earn his bachelor's degree. I went back home to attend his graduation at Southern Illinois University. I was so proud of him, but no one was more proud than our mother. He started working on his master's degree in plant and soil science. But sadly, he had passed away prior to finishing his diploma. He died 6 weeks after our mother died in a car train accident. My brother encouraged me to go to college and shared his knowledge with me. I would love to have been able to share my college experience with him, but I do believe he and my mother would have supported me all the way and been here to celebrate with me. My support and encouragement have been my son, Eli, who's 8, and my husband, Wesley. For a period of time, I was a single mom until 2 years ago when Wesley and I married. They have been understanding and patient of the time and demands of going to school. I did my best to complete my coursework in the early mornings and late nights so that I was able to be a wife and mother. However, that didn't always work out. I was with them physically, but not always mentally. Eli shared my journey with me, and he would ask me, "Mom, what was your grade?" And when it was a good grade, he would say, "Good job, Mom." When it wasn't the grade I was expecting, he'd tell me, "Do better next time." Or he learned those words. Wesley has continuously encouraged me and most importantly believed in me. He married me knowing the demands of school, a career, a mom, being in the reserves. So maybe now we can take that honeymoon. We've had to decline, thank you. We've had to decline many invitations with friends and being able to do fun things because studies came first. And now that we have achieved this degree together, we won't have to sacrifice as much time together. So to Eli and Wesley, I deeply thank you for your patience, your encouragement, and your support, and your understanding. And to my great friends, Tina and Sal, thank you very much. Thank you. So I don't need to tell you how the world has become such a smaller place due to the advancement of technology, allowing and at times forcing companies to compete internationally. This also meant that the workforce was put overseas. And in 1999 to 2000, my company began investing in cost-effective centers overseas. I began to see many of my peers losing their job. And it became apparent to me that my skill and my talent, my reputation would only get far. I had been working alongside people with great skill and talent, and a majority of them having a college degree. If I was to lose my job, I would be up against some pretty stiff competition competing for a job, and those are just the ones I knew about. I needed more. I needed a degree if I was to compete into the workforce. I have been fortunate to establish a career and still strive for success. I've accomplished a lot. I enable customers' routers. I've learned to do technical IT work for AT&T's business customers. I've established management status at one point, and most recently I entered into the world of Six Sigma, which has become a very well sought after practice, which focuses on reducing waste and improving processes using statistical analysis. How about that for a mouthful, huh? I've been fortunate to use my experience with my job to apply to my studies, and everything I've learned in my studies I've been able to apply at work. So I've been able to grow in both areas at the same time. At age 40, I still don't know what I want to be when I grow up. Possibly a lawyer, but now that's a family decision, not a personal one. I do know that this bachelor's degree is an incredible achievement, and it is a solid foundation for further education. My confidence is higher. I didn't make these grades in high school. I wished I had. But it tells me that I can do it. And there are opportunities with a bachelor's degree. I'm an enlisted member right now in the Naval Reserves, but with this degree, I am now eligible and can serve as an officer. I am a stronger contributor at my job, and when, if need be, I will be a stronger candidate for employment. I'm teaching my son the importance of education. When we talk, it's not that it's 12 years of school. Son, it's 16. He's the reason I chose to be here today and walk at age 40, just having the diploma and the certificate and accomplishment. It was important for me to walk and celebrate and show him that this is what he has to look forward to. And I hope I've been a positive example for him, and that this is one day be his day of celebration as well. Now, for my experience at St. Petersburg College, it's been very positive and supportive. The college recognizes the diverse needs of their students, and that a wide range in age, as you heard Dr. Law just say. That's incredible. We have varying demands, limitations of time, and a need for flexibility. In particular, the wide and extensive range of online courses, which has been a necessity for me to be able to accomplish a degree. My background in technology may bias my excitement for St. Petersburg College, embracing the advanced technology and utilizing it in a way that the world continues to move. SPC acknowledges and continues to strive to be pragmatic in the real world, making us better immediate contributors in the workplace. Please allow me to thank Dr. Nenstiel for supporting and recognizing Six Sigma as a key facet in the world of business and allowing for flexibility in core course requirements to better serve the needs of a student. Thank you to Dr. Wilbur for sharing her passion and her interest and her expertise with us. And thank you, Dr. Hugh Brown, for granting my work experience for the Experiential Learning Program, which recognizes an individual's work experience. And finally, thank you to Ms. Mundorf for keeping me on track with the correct course selections and achieving the required number of credits, and for her encouragement as well. While it may have taken me years and later in life to get here, I feel it has been worth it, and it will be future. It has been a long and challenging road, as I'm sure you know for yourselves. Thank you for allowing me to share my story with you, and I hope for your continued success through your next seasons of life. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Ms. Kennedy. Our next speaker is Gabriel Martinez from our Tarpon Springs campus. Today he will receive an AA degree. He too has a 3.7 grade point average and has been accepted for further study at the University of Florida, where he will pursue a bachelor's degree in electrical engineering. Mr. Martinez.
Thank you. Good afternoon, District Board of Trustees, President Law, distinguished guests, faculty, staff, friends, and most of all, my fellow graduates. It is a privilege and honor to stand here today to speak to you about our successes. This day is a glorious day, not only for me, but for everyone present here today. We have accomplished something that not many have, and from what I've experienced, we will continue to succeed. Though our stories may be different in so many ways, they are similar through the struggles and obstacles we have all overcome. Moreover, there were many factors in our success, because for sure none of us could have done it alone. My struggles, your struggles, our struggles were given, faced, and overcome with the help of so many. One major factor in my success has been my family. In the beginning, when my father saw my struggles with mathematics, he would always tell me the same thing. One day you will wake up and know math. Seriously, one day I will wake up and know math. Later, when the day came that what my dad said proved to be true, I would realize that it was much more than just a math, but about the hard work and the payoff in the end. My family has shown me full moral support throughout my time here at SPC, whether it's my mother keeping me nourished and sustained, or my sister giving me her TI-83 calculator, because nothing says love like a TI-83. The interesting part is we do not face the struggles of attending college alone, because our family, friends, and fellow classmates are the ones who help us through the hardest times. Indeed, our peers are there with us throughout every class, throughout every problem, throughout every test. For example, on test days, we would meet up at Starbucks at 6:30 a.m. just to get extra hours of study time before the test. It's funny because I did not realize how important my classmates, those who went through the same classes with me and suffered as much sleep deprivation as I did, were until now here at the time of SPC. The jolts of caffeine goodness got us engineering students through not just derivatives and integrals, created opportunity to bond and to learn to use each other's strong points. That and great professors who truly care and make us believe not only in ourselves, but in everyone around us is what helped us pass physics and calculus. Professor Mark Hardees is one such professor. He did not only teach us about physics basic principles or mathematical equations, he taught us how to see the world through the eyes of science. He is a professor who makes sure every student understands the material before continuing on to the next subject, and is someone who is passionate about his subjects and classes. Other contributing factors to our success are those we can just go to talk, maybe family, friends, or an advisor. Professor Randy Lightfoot became an advisor for me not too long through the program Males Achieving Excellence. I found myself in Professor Lightfoot's office this past semester, always with a combination of emotions shown on my face. Either I was stressed or worried or both, but he always knew what to say, and it was always the same thing. Stop freaking out, you're gonna be fine. Sometimes it's just good to hear those words. Professor Lightfoot was able to give guidance and is there when you need someone the most. Most of all, he's a perfect role model to me because he is a successful minority community leader who demonstrated I could also be successful as long as I completed my education. Like so many other individuals who contributed to our being here today, the Provost's office became a factor through its steady presence and availability. If there's one thing that made Tarpon Springs special, well, it would have been the fact that Dr. O'Daniels and Dr. Carney get to know the students. Nothing says more than when a provost and associate provost know students by name. Also, nothing makes you believe in yourself more than having someone believe that you are knowledgeable enough and trustworthy enough to trust someone else, to help someone else, This is what Dr. Tina O'Daniels was able to show me by believing I can make a difference in not only my life, but in the life of others when she helped me set up private tutoring with students with disability. Clearly, without the help of many, an individual cannot stand. To those many who helped me and my graduating class, I would like to say thank you. For some of us, this is the end of our educational career, but for others, it's just the beginning. In either case, it is important to remember that just because we might be done with school, that does not mean we stop learning. Because the minute we stop learning, that is the minute we cease to live. All I want you to do today is to take a couple things with you regardless of what road you're on. First, hold on to what you believe. Second, give thanks to others. Third, embrace your fears. It's not a bad thing. It lets you know you still have something to lose. And above all, remember that with hard work comes payoff in the end. Thank you. Happy holidays and Happy New Year to all who have joined us here today. Thank you.
Thank you both. We'll now, at this time, ask Associate Vice President of Enrollment, Dr. Patrick Renard, to present each group of candidates by their degree, beginning with the baccalaureate class. Our college administrators will announce the graduates when they come up on the platform. Members of our Board of Trustees will present the diplomas. Dr. Renard, please present the candidates for Bachelor of Science, Bachelor of Applied Science, and post-baccalaureate certificates.
Will the candidates for the degrees of Bachelor of Science, Bachelor of Applied Science, and post-baccalaureate certificates please stand? President Law, the candidates standing before you have presented their credentials for the awarding of the degrees of Bachelor of Science, Bachelor of Applied Science, and post-baccalaureate certificates. I hereby recommend them to you for the conferring of those degrees.
By the power vested in me by the sovereign state of Florida and the Board of Trustees of St. Petersburg College, I do hereby confer upon you the degree Bachelor of Science, Bachelor of Applied Science, or post-baccalaureate certificate with all the rights and privileges thereunto appertaining. Please change your tassels from right to left and receive our congratulations. Please be seated. Dr. Renard, please present Associate in Arts candidates.
Will the candidates for the degree of Associate in Arts please stand? President Law, the candidates standing before you have presented their credentials for the awarding of the degree of Associate in Arts. I hereby recommend them to you for the conferring of that degree.
By the power vested in me by the sovereign state of Florida and the Board of Trustees of St. Petersburg College, I do hereby confer upon you the degree Associate in Arts with all the rights and privileges thereunto appertaining. Please change your tassels from right to left. Please be seated. Dr. Renard, please present the Associate in Science, Associate in Applied Science, Applied Technology Diploma, and Certificate candidates.
Will the candidates for the Associate in Science and Associate in Applied Science degrees, Applied Technology Diplomas, and Certificates please stand? President Law, the candidates standing before you have presented their credentials for the awarding of Associate in Science and Associate in Applied Science degrees, Applied Technology Diplomas, and Certificates. I hereby recommend them to you for the of those degrees, diplomas, and certificates.
By the power vested in me by the sovereign state of Florida and the Board of Trustees of St. Petersburg College, I do hereby confer upon you an Associate in Science or Associate in Applied Science degree, or award you an Applied Technology Diploma or certificate with all the rights and privileges thereunto appertaining. Please change your tassels from right to left. Please be seated.
Graduates, the marshals will now guide you by row to receive your diplomas, beginning our baccalaureate graduates. I'd like to ask that during this presentation, the guests keep the aisles free where the students are returning to their seats. Thank you.
Mackenzie McConnell. Carrie Costin Tanako. Jan Raskin. Lindsay DeLuca. Seth Bastulik. Bree Lee Blomberg. Whitney Holtzclaw. Zibia Chafich. April Zerman Pepe. Amy Doreen Danila. Eugenia Figueroa. Allison Curtis. Lam Hong Lu. Matthew Cobb. Darwin Sauls Jr. Daniel Quartas. Jill M. Kennedy. Kalisha Eagle. Jonathan Gordon. Danielle Schwartzman. Jason D. George. Christian Augusto Vargas. Lorena Monjeras. Tiffany Grace Hellenic. Camilla Ingeborg Wynett. Catherine Jean Yakupovich. From the College of Computer and Information Technology, Amy Marie Strong. Andrew Ashmed. Troy Pippin. Roger Quincy Foley. Christopher M. Oscaro. David G. Gardner. Graduates from the College of Education. Nicholas P. Ellis. Christina Faith Harrelson. Rochelle Clark. Samantha Ann Goodman. Teresa Sabrino Amico. Ivy L. Witherspoon. Razala Mahmood. Maritza Maldonado. Thank you. Swali Browser Bradford. Anita Brown. Tanya Jean Clark. Jennifer Robin Ward. Jean Marie Fersentis. Rhonda Sue Carney. Gretchen S. Long. Jessica Ann Morgan.
Anka Elena Irami. Karen H. Midkiff. June E. Velber. Natasha Angelica Lindstrom. Carrie Ann Lee. Christina Lorraine Wilson. Allison Elizabeth Plazak. Barry Fassard. Sierra Negretti. Jennifer M. Ladd. Wendy J. Stryker. Tabitha Amber Van Horn. Samantha M. Belushi. Phyllis Marie Giles. Lauren Marie Grimsley. Mary E. Zinell. Ashley L. Calvert. Lynette Marie Sid. Tracy J. Greenlees. Anastasia Marcel Contadacos. Jennifer M. Mullins. Bethany J. Freeman. Kelly Marie Gordon. Antonia M. Pichat. Marjorie Saris. Carly C. Bailey. From the College of Health Sciences, Wade W. Roberts. Lakeisha Denise Moore Fuller. John Raymond Yandek. Siobhan Teresa T. Hart. Anna Ivis Fitzgerald. O.C. M. Porter. Lanique E. Owens. Christina Celestian. Kimberly M. Ziak. Melissa Amy Floyd. Jacqueline Marie McWhorter. Shania M. Trapani. Amanda Lynn Dorm. Allison Rivera. Clarence Fed. From the College of Policy and Legal Studies, Nancy C. Wilder. Norma B. Lopez. Johanna R. Grissom. Michelle Metter. Stefan Louis Belowski. Gregory Nixon. Kristen Elizabeth Aspinall. Jamie L. Denson. Karen J. Walker.
Nicholas Theophilus Panasius. From the College of Nursing, Tressa Clark. Renda M. Brown. Verlinda Sylvia Magnuson. Amy L. Capaneris. From the College of Public Safety Administration, Amanda Barbara Wormhood. Deanna Marie Ricker. Elisa Rodriguez. Beverly J. Gatewood. Matthew A. Pepe. Anthony John Gargello. Howard Glavin III. Andrea Marie Allo. Joy E. Lewis. Mark T. Eggers. From the School of Veterinary Technology, Beth A. Crawford. Angela Johnson. Sally A. Reynolds. David Allen Bigelow, Jr. Associate in Arts, Brandy L. Condor. Amanda Ray Flores. Mary Jordan Vensil. Hannah Marie Whitaker. Narisa Bonan Mackey. Vanessa Fanfan. Sinayat Desta. Anna Teresa Mura Aranpur. Anita Lugane Lindsay. Luis Lopez Castillo. Patricia L. Osborne. Melissa A. Finn. Stephanie D. Moore. Leah E. Flynn. Sarah Yanette Centeno. Carmen Dominguez Costa. Donna Novak Volk. Alicia Nicole Heater. Diane P. Negron. Alicia Marie Sorensen. Nadiaz Todish. Amber Ray Headley. Summer Fridland. Brian G. Spindola. David Morales. Susan Dawn Belderson. Marisol Valdez. Maria Lynn Kerkostas. Leonor Felisa Rodriguez. Andrea L. Bass. Winter Maria Holly. Daniel Matthew Lamont.
Kelly R. Coleman. Maggie Trepanier. Elizabeth Drake. Maria R. Garabelli. Nicole M. Sutherland. Javon Renee Chambers. Sarah J. Trin. Lindsay Michelle Brendis. Walter Barrick Etheridge. Giovanna Escas. Jana Alexa Velez. Claudiana Casa. Buddy Jean Emmons III. Christine Ann Blankenhorn. Samantha A. Simmons. Tiffany E. Ramsey. Faye P. Miltner. William Matthew Hendricks. Patricia Elizabeth Hybert. Keisha Gabrielle Alvarez. Apostolos Tasu. Gabrielle Antonio Martinez. Shane Keith Asbell. Jenna Caroline Lang. Christine C. Sack. Ann Gulick. Bradley Allen Gadel. Sean S. Steele. Dale C. Morton. Samantha Jo Thomas. Christine Marie Paquette. Krista Ann Gibbons. Catherine Maffei. Rebecca Susan Fleshman, Ashley Carson, Christina Lynn Eldridge, Shannon Bertels, Allison Marie Mammon, Lauren Lerod, Christina Marie Hervatin, Brittany J. Rodriguez, Tiffany Marie Stafford, Jennifer A. Argue, Melinda A. Nicholas, Danae Jacobson, Corey Lapp, Samantha Joan Gottschall, Brian Anthony Vandeer, Matthew A. Beller,
Annetta Gold. Lauren Hildred. Jessica Kayla Hoffman. Jill Marie Cross. Sandra J. Faveron. Kesley Jean Harshman. Francisco Diane Valentine Palero. Hannah Humani. Robert Andrew Cuba. Tessa Lynn Seal. Sierra Lynn Taft. Tina Louise Minnick. Denise M. Noble. Mary E. Long. Anne Colleen Donald. Hey. Stuart Charette. Nancy J. Paddock. Tracy Ann Hudson. Tia Helen Lepson. Penny J. Hurst. April Y. Spink. Dominique M. Jenna. Summer Phillips. Dallas Richard Collins. Alma D. White. Christine R. Gomez. Jason Thomas Kozlowski. Angelina Cooper. You want to do the middle? Edward Chase Taylor, Turner. Delia Ray Rafata. Alyssa K. Ramos. John Clyde Stewart III. Jason Graham Norman. Rosa Maria Pizarro. Sean Robert Fleming. Dominique Akara Josie. Takara Shani Peterson. Todd Ed Robinson. Joshua Lee McGuire. Ryan Lee Turner. Talisha Davis. Daniel Ian Deandra. Amy Jo Rasmussen. Ryan Richard Roberts. Brad Joseph Cutting. Michael Anthony Raffatia. Dean Y. Taylor. Cynthia Corina Carvojo. Felicity Dawn Stowe. Adrian Barrett. Cheryl J. Hayes. Joy M. Bush. Sarah Corrine Cora. Corey Reflo. The recipients are Associate Certificates in Applied Technology Diploma graduates. Jeffrey Roman. Matthew Robert Skirzowski.
Jordan Andrew Boyce. Carol A. Leith. Carla M. Jimenez. Latoya N. Gamble. Tisha L. Franklin. Brandy Nicole Smithson. Patricia A. Seiler. Kevin Morris. Shannon L. Falcon. Roberta Marie McGowan. Anthony Scott McDaniel. Chantel S. Green. Heather Nicole Robinson. Laura Alejandro Heather. Diana Denise Perez. Virginia C. Mitchell. Laura A. Zinn. Nicholas J. Stetz IV. I. Kennedy. George Fred William. Desmond Lee Anderson. Dominic Rise Simon. Karine Usekshi. Tia Ray Tennant. Kenzie Benware. Lindsay Kyle Baxter. Javier Macias. Robert G. McKenzie. Angela Marie Ashcroft. Samantha Ray Ryder. Anthony Valentine Smith. Samantha Marie Perry. Venus Navarro. Jenna Lynn Jacobson. Sandra Anna Dakers. Shaquila Waters. Michelle S. Green. Elisa Catherine Ciesick. Lauren M. Camp. Shakira Maria Niles. Sarah Gardner. Christopher Dayton Mallard. Tiffany C. Spratling. Daniel Acosta Torres. Ivan F. Benavides. Brittany Danielle Hill. Robin Elizabeth Latham. Stephanie M. Bondark. Christine Marie Sexton. Megan Rachel Sullivan. Lynn Deshay Jackson. Marina Thomas. Kalila D. Warnke. Shakidra N. Rance. Simone Mariel Boykins. Marjorie Lawrence Jean Luzon. Sammy Dave Ramirez. Meredith S. Parvin. John B. Fure. Y. Say Kwok. Jasmine Cortez. Janelle Guionel. Michael Joseph Davies.
Please be seated. During the time these students have attended St. Petersburg College, the college has accomplished many things and received honors and awards. You'll find these listed in your program. To those of you in the audience who are family and friends of these graduates, I know there have been times when you felt that none of your hard work and support of these graduates was appreciated or noticed. But here you are, and here they are, and these graduates did appreciate you, and they did notice you. The college appreciates you. Graduates, please join me in saying thank you to your friends and family, for without them, this day would not have been. Thank you. And as these graduates sit here today, I'd like to ask those of you who are alums of St. Pete College, formerly St. Petersburg Junior College, to stand and be recognized if you're a former graduate alumni. Thank you. Let me add one more thought for the guests who are here to honor the graduates. I hope you'll consider the role that St. Petersburg College can have in your lives. At this college, opportunity is always beckoning to people of all ages and backgrounds. I think that has been made clear today. Graduates, you've received and acquired a lot of knowledge from one of the finest faculties in the world. And now the challenge is to apply it to them. And by doing so, you'll more than likely experience success in your life. May each of you experience blessings without measure for you and your family. And lastly, I'd like to express appreciation for the music today, which has been provided by our vocalist, Miss Van Gordon, and our pianist, Miss Lynette Gill. Please also join me in expressing thanks to those whose hard work made this commencement possible. And finally, graduates, thank you for choosing this college. We were privileged to serve you, and with most sincere appreciation, we picked your accomplishments. And now, Dr. Williams, please come forward to conclude today's celebration.
All right. Father Michael will now pronounce our benediction, which will be followed by the singing of our alma mater. The words to the alma mater are found inside the back cover of your program. Following the alma mater, please remain in your seats until all our graduates have exited the auditorium. If you and your family members would like a photograph with our president, Dr. Law, he will be available outside the door to the church immediately following the conclusion of the ceremony. Father Michael.
Let us pray. Prayer is the breath of our life, which gives us the freedom to go and stay where we wish, and to find the many signs which point out the way to a new land. Your time spent here has not been a preparation for the never-ending satisfaction of self, but rather goes beyond the insignificant ego trip to how you will serve others, the giving up of self, offering a journey that is not just filled with goodness and light, but filled also with challenges that will shake you to your core and will fill you with doubt. Your life will be filled with thorns and roses, nails as well as doves. Time passes and you still have not gotten your life together. It does not mean you are a failure. If you step from this building today and have more doubts than you do answers, then your professors have done well in preparing you for your future. We are like asthmatic people who are cured of their anxiety by allowing the Spirit to take away our narrowness and make freedom a new life. This new life is the life that God, whoever or whatever that might be, has prepared for you. He, she, it, from the very beginning has breathed in us, making us part of the intimacy of this inner life. The paradox of life is that it asks for a serious effort while it can only be received as a gift. We cannot plan, organize, or manipulate that which created us, but without a careful discipline, we cannot receive the gifts offered either. As we depart, I ask you to remember that by being poor, we are blessed, for the kingdom is ours. For those of us who are hungry now, we will be satisfied. For those of us who find ourselves weeping now, in due time we will find ourselves laughing. What wonderful blessings await us when people treat us badly, hurting us, excluding us, and ridiculing us as evil because we are not the way they are. When we find ourselves in this condition, rejoice, be exceedingly glad, for a great reward awaits us. Graduates, peace be unto you, and step out in boldness, for all things are being made anew. Amen.